Hello, Pat Skeets here from meandmycricket.com. That's my website. You'll find thousands of page ideas there with design space links. So there is a link below, so go there for lots of inspiration and ideas. So today I'm doing a two-page layout as usual, and I'm working with just photos of my garden planters in my garden, the wrought iron things. So I've designed this layout in Design Space, and I've chosen paper from K and Company. This is called Scarlet. What is it called? I have it written here. Simply Scarlet. It's an old pad, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I've chosen this paper. It's a border print, and I'm using the bottom border on this layout. That would be this border down here. And then from, this is Recollections, Bloom Fetty. It is, I'm using this paper here, this green for a background. I'm also using a coordinate from the K and Company pad for this is a printed paper in this flower up here. So, yeah, this is the pretty background paper. It fades from white to green, light to dark. All right. So what I've done here is I've put a pattern in the background for you to remind you to use a printed paper. And I have wrought iron stands that are shaped like this. So that's why I chose these two. Let me show you here. I'll scroll this down. I'm going to ungroup this. Okay, so I found, and now I have to ungroup that. There we go. So I found this image in an iron or ornamental iron 2, and then this as well. So I just put them together. But before I did that, I created a background for this to fill it in. So because I have moss in there or coconut mat, so I wanted it to be more realistic. So whoops, I don't want that happening. Okay, so now I have to group these. And then I'm going to put this close. I'm going to cut them out separately. I could weld them together, but I'm just cutting them out separately, and I'll place them together. And then I'm going to group that again. So that's how I created this to look like mine, because I do have legs on them that are similar. Okay. And now this is like a hanging basket that is just separate, and I found a floral image to put in there. And I will tuck some of these bottom leaves over the top of this when I'm scrapbooking it. I also created this with a fence image and the flowers, and then I typed in two different fonts, in one, and garden in a different one, larger. I placed them, and then I add a little watering can to that. Then I grouped all that and created, used the offset right up here, and it created a white shadow, and then I did it again for the green shadow on that. So now I also used that big floral background, this big scallop circle. Is from Close to My Heart Art Philosophy. That little fence is from the cartridge Bloom. And this floral image is from Spring Party Decor. The hanging basket is from Close to My Heart as well. It's in Flower Market. So I have my 3 iron images there. So it kind of balances it. So Oh, before I go to make this, I'm going to go up here to Color Sync and see how many mats I have. I have black, brown, a pink, a red, a yellow, a white, and a light and a darker orange. Now, I don't need this orange to be, I could put it just by sliding, click and drag into this dark orange, except I left it in a lighter color on purpose because this is a print. So I want it by itself on a mat. So I changed the color of it on purpose so that it would have, right here, it's going to cut in one layer. But I could just click and drag, like if I didn't want 3 shades of green on this page, I could grab that whole group and click it into this group and have just 2 shades of green, sort of thing. And then anyway, so before you cut, you just go back to your layers and click up here on Make It. So now I'm going to cut everything out and we're going to put it together. All right, now I'm going to make this pretty page. So the first thing I'm going to do is I cut these borders, one for each side. And, well, this one's upside down. Yeah, I think I want it like that. So I'm going to put these on. I don't know if my tape gun ever runs out on me while I'm doing this video. You'll get a lesson on how to change those things. For years, I had to do a video. I had to watch a video on YouTube every time I needed it changed, till I realized in the box there was a stick-on diagram on how to do it that fits right inside there. So now it's a breeze. Okay, that's down. And then the other thing I have for the background is this beautiful big flower. So I inked the edges here and all the scalloped edges, and that is going to go up there. So let's put that in place. Guess I want this centered. This was a flower image, and I think I just cut it in half. I did a slice on it in Design Space to fit it up there. Okay, so these photos are going to go here. I guess I'll mat them. I love this page. It's so pretty. Pretty papers make them for me. I love the paper. I used to love decorating, so I would love, taping the wrong part. Here we go. I loved wallpapers, coordinating all that. And I love fabrics, linens, and coordinating bedroom designs and stuff like that. So scrapbooking was just a continuation of coordinating patterns and prints. Okay, so now I have to mat these. This one. I want to make sure I have the right one on the right mat because I've cropped them. Just my garden photos. Try and do something a little different each year in my planters. These have disintegrated and are now in the garbage. I'm always a few years behind. Okay. All right, so I did a background and a mini print, mini check for there, because we have our image of our basket and then the flowers. But I wanted it to show it's a hanging basket, so I'm gonna have some of the flowers, yeah, like that. So I better put a little tape here. To keep it in place. Yeah, there. Now, I think I'm going to put some lifters. Oh, I'll tape. First, I'm going to place everything before I tape it. I don't like it, but I am going to put foam lifters on this. These are getting hard to find, so I got them at the dollar store in a local town nearby. And I like these. They're not quite as big or as thick as the other ones I've been using. So I'm going to get him to order me a bunch. Once you find them, you can ask the store to order a whole bunch, and then maybe you can share them with a friend. Whoops. There. That's so cute. So this one's like a hanging, because this one's more like a hanging one. And then I have my, I like the, oh, this goes like this. So this is kind of trying to copy my containers here. So I might just put that frame right, have this planter box holding the photo. It fits. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Use it as a, then I can move that up. Yep, I like that. So I can put this right in the planter. That'd be cute. Okay, so on this side, I have my cute in the garden. I inked around the yellow wood here, the yellow fence with some brown so it would show up. And I put a little pink flower on the watering can. So this is to go over here. And I have a smaller plant stand, wrought iron stand to go. I'm going to sit it on top of this photo. And when I tape it, I'll put it right there. And this I will lift up, right. Oh, I think this is pretty. It's the papers, pretty papers. And you can't have a beautiful page without a beautiful photo too. Like these are not worthy of being great photos, but that's okay. I have fun with them. So now, let's see what we can do. What damage can we do? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to put some orange. Oh, these would be cute up here, maybe. I'm going to put some orange enamel dots on in the centers of these flowers. Come on. What do I want? I want this tool. So, because the flower's red, I want the center in a different color. Oh, that's a perfect size. Look at that. Perfect. Cute. Whoops. It needs to be in the right place. There we go. Whoop. There. And one more. Guess it helps if it's out of the package. Okay. That's cute. I think I'm going to put a tiny one in the middle of that, and I'm going to put it yellow to draw more attention to it. Come on. Maybe I won't put it in the, it seems too big for the flower. So maybe I'll just put a couple on the watering can above. Now it kind of looks like a face. Looks like two eyes. Anyway, that's all right. It's cute. All right, and I'm going to need some, what shall I do here? Oh, I did use a marker to do a little bit of lines, a few lines on these flowers. And then I used a gold marker and put some dots in the center of the flowers. Just, it brought this to life a little better. So I did that. And I did emboss these with a check kind of thing so it has some texture. The brown, I mean, I embossed the brown so you can see it. So that gives a little more texture. It looks better. I am really liking these. So where shall I put some of these? Oh, maybe run right in the middle of this once I have that taped. But I think I'm going to put it here on each side of that planter. Oops. Yeah. And maybe I have a green, I do. I'm looking for a smaller one because I don't quite like that, but the way it is. And here's another one for this side. There, fills that in a bit. And now what? I think I am going to put a big green one in the middle. When I attach these two, I'm going to put one there. And now this, I'm thinking this is enough because I don't want to hide this paper. I'm just kind of liking this. A brad up here. Oh, I can't do that because I'm going to raise this image. So I don't want it stuck down low. So I'll have to put a lifter, a small one underneath there, and then I will put a little gem on it. So let's see if I have a small. Here we go. I do have some little round ones. This will fit back here. And then there. Now to hide that, I have to put a little tiny gem up there. So whichever one and yellow. And I think the smallest ones, I have a yellow one here. I'll put a yellow. No, I don't like it. I'm going to use the orange. So I have this small orange dot. And I'm just going to place that right there. Perfect. There. Now when I attach that, it'll all look good. So that is going to sit on that planter. And there we go. Well, I hope you like this page. Please subscribe below and join one of my Facebook groups. That would be lovely. I'd love to see your pages. So thanks for watching and happy scrapping.